Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Bullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Bullet. He's through here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Shifted it to the flank. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper beats it away. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
So we're still where we started right now. Zanetti. And it's Iniesta. Beckenbauer. Brilliantly cut out. Somewhat off target. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Has a look and plays it forward. Zanetti. Zanetti. Iniesta. Played in deep. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. Beckenbauer receives it in a good position here. Gattuso. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Gattuso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays the return pass. Now that looks a decent ball. He might be in here! Danger averted for now. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Pirlo. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. And there's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick. Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That has not gone well. Maldini threads one in. It's a promising position. Baggio crosses. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Piqué gets... And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick
So
announcement.
we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather.
It's a mighty... That's another chance! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Haaland! Haaland! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, it really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, they've got it again. It's run loose here. Beckenbauer. Great vision, Beckenbauer. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And the ball's done its job. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out to the right. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Pirlo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So time for change, and
Beckham.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Erling Haaland. Number 8. Mbappe. Coming on
Ambitious
the
ball
field.
here.
Number 16.
He's had it taken
Rodri.
off him.
Number 18. Bale.
Cannavaro
Number 12,
robs him of possession.
Neymar.
And they've got rid. Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In again. Climbs up big! Maldini looking for the run. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Beckenbauer. And he's there to belt it away.
Yokohama surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Iniesta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. He's through, now is he in? Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Bale. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer. Now it's Hullet. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Lexington just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Deep cross. Neymar! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Van der Ven cuts it out. A nice sequence of passes, this. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Beckham. Pullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Rodri. Van der Ven. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball, and nicely intercepted. Neymar, and he's picked out the run. And Pullet! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Owen. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Beckham. And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Deco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Here comes the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Beckham has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Here's Rodri. Nesta puts his foot on the gas. Floated through. Berry. Beckham. Looking tidy in possession here. He's tried one! And it's Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Lexington have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Lexington can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's away. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beckham aims beyond the defence. Pirlo. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe! Deco. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that was vital.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn towards
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Lexington deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Pete.
Real chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the through ball. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Van der Ven. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Deco. Can he finish? He has done it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
And Hullet! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's hoisted clear. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quick look, then plays it in. Van der Ven with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shevchenko! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Neymar. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Deco. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Frank Lampard.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe. Cannavaro. Here's Rodri. Ganso. Gullit. Driving forward. And it's been played through. Leicester with the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's well spotted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko. He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lampard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Lampard. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Security
Bullet
staff for each
just
block.
could not help
Please
himself,
report
could he?
to the staff
3
room.
goals. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
And this is Shevchenko, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No way through. Now, can they get him away? And he's onside! And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try. And claimed it back swiftly. And that could set him on his way. Pullet trying to keep this in. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Has a look and plays it forward. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice control. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Beckham standing over it. Baresi tries to clear. And that could spell trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. It's Alonso! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. And the counter is on. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham. That ball looks a good one. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckham with a real chance here. Beckham! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ferdinand is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Beckham. Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. Oh, super shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Lexington truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Lexington really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tonali. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a key interception.
There they go, hunting again.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! passing nice and neat. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that is... There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Lexington really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Platini. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Tonali, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to...
Decent chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking...
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Bergomi makes the interception. And that's a foul.